What's going on, guys? My name's Gamma Company Mark, and I really like Halo. Now, before I start this video, I just want to say I really didn't expect to get this much attention on my first video. I mean, 23 views isn't much. It's not much at all, but the thing is, for your first video, it's very rare to get that much attention, and to get interaction as well. You guys are great with commenting. I really appreciate it. But yeah, you guys are real nice. Thank you. Anyway, today I wanted to take a second and take a look at one of my favorite Halo characters, or at least I think he will be. It all depends on how Infinite goes. I'm of course talking about the pilot of Pelican Echo 216, who as of today we still don't have a name for, but we all know him as Brohammer, and I will still call him Brohammer after the game comes out. I don't care what his name is. Something about his personality is really magnetic. Really, all we've seen is him being sad, excited, scared, and angry. Well, if you think about it, actually, it's pretty wide on the emotional spectrum there, but whatever. Today, I don't really want to look at him from a lore point of view because, well, honestly, there's better videos than this one that will probably go into it. What I find interesting about him is the role I think he's going to play in Halo and in specifically Master Chief's life, and also maybe a little introspection on why Brohammer is so appealing to me as a guy. Well, so far, as of the making of the video, all we know about him is that he's the pilot of Pelican Echo 216. He has a wife and daughter, and there's a video of him that kept him sane in the weeks being alone drifting through space. First, I want to give big props to Nicholas Roy. We've seen so little, but I already feel like he's done a great job voicing this guy. He's really made Brohammer the most memorable parts of the trailers for me, except for, of course, Thanos. I like Iskaram, it's whatever. But the big thing about Brohammer that I think endears him to us so much is the fact that he's just a regular guy. Like a Pelican pilot, a Marine, sure, but he's the most normal of people we've ever met in-game. Every other human or alien we've met is either villain, super soldier, savior of mankind, or a zombie hive mind. This goes especially for humans. Think back on every human character that has a main role in a Halo game. Master Chief, Jacob Keyes, Sergeant Johnson, Miranda Lawson. Miranda Keyes. Who's Miranda Lawson? Oh yeah, you have Buck in the entirety of Alpha 9, Fireteam Majestic, Cutter, Forge, Halsey, Locke, Palmer, Blue Team, Noble Team. Every single one of them is a super genius, super soldier, legendary super Namekian. So for one, it's really refreshing to me to see for the first time in a main Halo game a character that isn't going to be spewing one-liners and saying stuff like, I need a weapon. As much as I really love that stuff, it's gotta be balanced out with a normal guy we can relate to. Which brings me to my next point. I think Brohammer is extremely relatable. I'm not a dad, and I don't want to be for a long time. But father-child stories always seem to scoop my heart out. Personally, I have a good relationship with my dad and all, but I think it has something to do with my primal paternal instincts in me to protect the child. I think the same can be said for a lot of people. Him having a wife and daughter is just so human. It's the same reason that Prototype is the best Halo animation and why Halo 4's story made so much of us cry. The theme of being human has been there since Halo 3, and I'm really hoping they lean heavily into it with Brohammer and Chief.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look together.
Okay, big guy.
This brings me back to a point I would make a lot when Halo 4 and Halo 5 were coming around. I think that Commander Lasky was an extremely underrated character. He's one of very few in-game characters to look at Master Chief in any light other than the super murder monster. Granted, most of the characters didn't have the time to stop and go, hey Master Chief, you're a really swell guy. But yeah, that's really all I've got to say on the matter, and I really like Brohammer. He's great. He's awesome. Brohammer Chief romance, hopefully. Oh god. Chief would split him in half. Wait a minute, maybe Chief's the bottom. No way.